Hey guys, and welcome to Unit 7, Motivation, Emotion, Stress, and Health, and Personality. In this unit, we're going to talk about what motivates us, how it affects our emotion, how stress plays an important part on our makeup, and how we can remain healthy and be good, well-balanced people, and then also how we become who we are with our personality, and how that ties into who we are as an individual. So the main thing that we need to first talk about is motivation. And motivation is just a need or desire that energizes a behavior and directs it towards the goal. So kind of what gets you going into what you want to be. Helps you to behave in certain manners, think in certain ways, and gets you towards your ideal goal. So there are a few theories of motivation. We have our evolutionary approach, and that's where we see it with animals, the study of animal behavior, where there's instincts. There's certain things and fixed behaviors and patterns that they do in order to live. We have drive reduction theory, which is one of our most important ones that you guys will need to know. But basically, as the drive becomes stronger, we are more motivated to reduce it. A drive is a aroused state that occurs. A need is something that, like a deprivation that energizes you wanting to do something. And homeostasis is the body just maintaining equilibrium. Which, with drive reduction theory, the main part that you need to know is that there's a drive that motivates a satisfaction to fill a need. Optimum arousal theory, that is mainly by the Yerkes-Dodson law, which you guys will need to know, but performance is best under conditions of moderate arousal. Overlearning, learning to perform a task so well that it becomes automatic. Think about driving a car when you first learn to drive. You have to really think about where 35 miles an hour is. However, once you've been driving for a while, you won't even need a speedometer to know right around where 35 miles an hour is. So then we're going to go into the biology of hunger. We do have gastric signals, and I'm going to butcher saying this word because I always do, cholecystokinin, or CCK, but that's just a hormone that starts the digestion of food. It goes through the brain, through the bloodstream, and tells us, hey, stop eating, we're full. The three things you guys do need to know with blood chemistry is glucose, which is your blood sugar, insulin that helps control blood sugar levels, and then especially leptin, which is a chemical substance released by fat cells. And then you guys also need to know about the hypothalamus, and just the lateral hypothalamus initiates hunger. If it is damaged, we see that starving animals won't eat. Ventromedial hypothalamus, if there's damage, there's too much eating. And then with neurotransmitters, the neurotransmitter that deals with motivation and hunger in the brain, mainly is dopamine. Obesity and eating behavior. Obesity is becoming more widespread. It is shown that about 60% of Americans are overweight, and 33% of those Americans are obese. Genetics do play a role into it. Psychological factors could be your emotional state, external food cues, social eating. Right now, current research is looking on time and place, and then sugar and fat content, and even fake firsts, real sugars. One of the disorders we're going to look at is anorexia nervosa. A lot of you guys have gotten this information in health class before. It's really just pursuing extreme thinness. It is more common among females, looking for high achieving perfection. Typically, it starts in the teenage years. There's a huge fear of gaining weight, a really big distortion of what your body actually looks like, which is always kind of a concern. You're less than 85% of your body weight, which is kind of terrifying. And then the absence of your period, which is amenorrhea, I think that's how you say it. But you don't have enough body fat to have a period. This does have the highest mortality rate of any psychological disorder, which is really scary. Next is bulimia. This is binging and purging. It's more common again among females, typically a person of normal weight, preoccupied with food. They have high standards but low confidence, and this is where you'll just tend to eat a lot but then throw it up. And there are medical dangers like burning your esophagus with stomach acid. There are recurring episodes. Even when not hungry, if you eat quickly, there's a point of discomfort. There's lack of control. So it can be very scary. Causes: media, family, genetics, serotonin regulations. It's all part of having some of these disorders. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.